there! Thank you so much for joining me for another Read Aloud. I'm Mrs. Morlan, and today I'm going to read for you a story called What You Know First, written by Patricia McLaughlin. She has also written one of my all-time favorite books, Sarah Plain and Tall. So if you know that book and you love that book, I bet you'll enjoy this one too. This story tells about a little girl whose family is moving away from the prairie where she loves and where she lives and moving to a whole new place. So come on, let's read this together. I think you'll like it. I love the writing in this story. Also, how many of you out there have ever had to move? Maybe move to a new house or a new town or a new school? Yeah, a lot of us have, right? And it's pretty difficult to do that. It's not an easy thing to leave behind the people and the places that you love. So let's read about this little girl and how she deals with it, okay? I could, if I wanted, tell Mama and Papa that I won't go. I won't go, I'll say, to a new house, to a new place, to a land I've never seen. I'm going to turn you so you can see the picture on this one, okay? I could, if I wanted, tell them to take the baby. He won't care. He doesn't know about the slough where the pipits feed, where the where the geese sky talk in the spring. That baby hasn't even seen winter, with snow drifting hard against the fences and the horses breathing puffs like clouds in the air. Ice on their noses, the cold so sharp it cuts you. So we live on the prairie. So a prairie is a place where there's lots of grass and there's big, wide, open areas. And we know too, if you've lived in the prairie through a winter, that sometimes we do get really bad blizzards and snow. And sometimes the cold is so sharp that it can cut you. Or at least it feels like it can. I could, if I wanted, stay here with the new people if they'll have me. I will live in the attic with my books and my paints and paper so I could write letters to Mama and Papa if they miss me. Oh, she's just trying to get to stay. Do you think they'll let her stay? Maybe not. Or maybe I'll live in a tree. The tall cottonwood that was small when Papa was small, but grew faster than he did. Now it has branches and crooks where I can sit to look over the rooftop, over the windmill, over the prairie, so big that I can't see where the land begins or where it ends. Or I'll live at Uncle Bly's house by the river, listening to him sing cowboy songs about buffalo and cattle drives, lightning storms, and love. We'll eat pie for breakfast because Uncle Bly likes it, and no one tells him he can't. When Uncle Bly goes to Cheyenne, I'll live with Mr. Boots, who shoes the horses and lives in the red barn. We'll sleep in the hay with our eyes open until they drop shut, listening to the rain on the tin roof and the wind rattling the windows, waking when the rooster crows in the sunlight. My mama is sad to leave too. She cried when we sold the farm. The baby in her arms reached up to touch her tears. And Papa took a long walk when they came to take the cows away, after he whispered goodbye to Bess, after she leaned against him the way she always does. So it sounds to me like they sold the farm, they sold the cows, they're getting ready to leave. So, why are we leaving if everyone is so sad? And what is there to go to? Mama says there's an ocean in the new place, and Papa says there are trees. I don't need trees, only the one. I don't need an ocean, I've got an ocean of grass. So do you really think that's an ocean, or is it just big? Kind of moves like the ocean, all the grass. Mama says the baby would miss me if I stay. My mama says how he will know about the way the cottonwood leaves rattle when it's dry. If I don't tell him, how would he know that? If I don't tell him. And how will he ever know Uncle Bly's songs if I don't sing them? That must be her baby brother, so Mama says if she doesn't come along, how will the baby know? What you know first stays with you, my Papa says. But just in case I forget, I will take a twig of the cottonwood tree. I will take a little bag of prairie dirt. I cannot take the sky. And I'll try hard to remember the songs, and the sound of the rooster at dawn, and how soft the cow's ears are when you touch them, so the baby will know what he knew first. And so I can remember too. What we know first will stay with us our entire lives. I have friends who have left and they've moved away, and yet they still remember all the beautiful parts of our town and where we live. I hope you guys are all well, and I hope you enjoyed the book, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.